Kingston College, Gianni Henry, number 288. Then we have Kirk Dawkins, again from Kingston College, 6'1". Then we have Jahari Taylor from Wolmer's Boys. I'm not seeing him. We have Omarion Davis from Jamaica College, 3'6". And we have Giovanni Henry, again from Kingston College, 289. Or is it 3? Should be 389. Okay, we have a change, 390. So we have Gianni, that's 2. Okay, we need the equipment personnel to remove the blocks. The blocks on the track. We need to start the 800 meter. I know it's a sprint, but we don't really need it now. So we're about to start the class 1 boys 800 meters. We have Gianni Henry out of Kingston College, and we have Kirk Dawkins, Kingston College, Jahari Taylor from Wolmer's Boys, Omarion Davis from Jamaica College, and Giovanni Henry from Kingston College. So right now it looks like a battle of the colleges. Yeah. So that's Campion College. Not previously on the record, but still notable. So we included him in the college gang. So which college will it be? Okay, away, and the 800 meter class 1 is on the way. Very quick start. You know, it's 2 times around the track. So at this point in time, we see the man from Jamaica College just showing clean pair of heels now to the Kingston College chasing group. Campion College is close behind. But so far, we see Jamaica College just taking out the pace to see what the KC duo or trio has in store. Okay, that's Omarion Davis there. Then we have the Henry twins and the next KC athlete, which is Kirk Dawkins. But so far, Omarion Davis still with the lead from start. Will he have enough to hold off the trio? He's looking to slow a little bit. Still have three persons coming there after him and chasing. Will he have another kick? Will he have another kick? Or will they be able to pass him? What will happen now in the final straight? Oh, mishap, but we still have a battle here for first. On Henry. Henry from Kingston College. And we have Dawkins, Kingston College. The other Henry. Medic, we have somebody down on the track. We have the Campion College runner coming in. The winning time, 1:54. We have the Jamaica College still looking to finish, and then he can take treatment over the medic area. All right, so well done, sir. Ensure go check what is the issue if you have any. Check over the medic, please. Okay, so that race was very eventful. I was looking to see what would happen in the end if they would overtake him, but some mishap happened before they could do it naturally. All right, so we will see. There will be another day, and we will see as these runners are the top runners right now for the 800 meters. So in class one, these runners that you just saw, top runners. All right, so we're moving on to class two, 800 meters. We're having more persons. We're having more persons than I saw. So let's see. Class two, this will be class two, 800 meter. So we're class two. So it's class two. Oh. Okay, so for class 2, we'll have 2 participants. Okay, so we have, that is from Mona High. So we'll have 3 participants for, yeah, which, okay, so a little bit of an adjustment there. We have 3. So we are at class 2 now. We have 3 participants from Mona High. We have Williams from Calabar, that's Rajay Thomas. And from Teachfield High, we have Siobhan Jarrett. Romario Williams. Yeah, Romario Williams from, okay, Willington. Okay, not Williams, but Willington. So that's from Mona, Romario Willington, lane 4. At this time, should also be having the long jump going on, triple jump for boys. So you have the triple jump, class 1, class 2. So triple jump should be going on right now. Jesus. Okay, so we have a little misstep at the start, so we'll have a restart. Let me just tell you again, for the class 2, 800 meters, we have Romario Willington from Mona in lane 4. In lane 1 from Teachfield, Siobhan Jarrett. And we have from Calabar, Rajay Thomas. They're off. 800 meter, class 2. Class 2, 800 meter. We had a little anxiety there for the start. But right now, the champion is not champion, Mona. Mona in 3rd place. We have the Calabar athlete, which is Rajay Thomas leading at this point in time, followed by Teachfield, Siobhan Jarrett. Mona in 3rd place, Mr. Romario Willington. Looking very easy is the man here from Calabar. Just looking to step up the pace for the 2nd lap. Titchfield looking to chase him down and create an upset today. Let's see if that will be the case. Will the man in Mona, will Mona step it up in this last lap? But to see where the Titchfield athlete is still there. Calabar looking very smooth though on the backstretch. Looking very easy there is the man from Calabar. Let's see the time. He's doing this very easily today. Titchfield is still there, but looking to win over the last curve. Man from Calabar there is stepping it up. That's Rajay Thomas from Calabar. Just putting down a good time today. Nice cool temperature. Field with a good run. And we have a time of 2 minutes, 6 seconds, and 70. All right. And there we see the man in third from Mona High, Romario Willington. That was the class 2, 800 meters. Now we're going on to the class 3, 800 meters, which promises to be very exciting. We didn't get to see these young men last year, so let's see the prospect that we have in the 800 meter. So we have here from Morant Bay High, Ricardo Carr. Then you have, oh, well, he's missing today. All right. We have Rashawn Johnson from Calabar. We have Rashawn Davis from Kingston College. Tell me the name or whatever. I think she was talking to him. All right, that's it. Rashawn Davis. All right, let's go again. So we scratch Morant Bay, Car. Okay, so that's the start. Boys class 3, 800 meters. Have 4 from Kingston College, 1 Calabar. Then we have the man from St. Elizabeth Technical, that's Rashid Green. Let's see if the 1 will beat the 4. So right now in the early start, Kingston College with the lead over St. Elizabeth Technical. We have the Calabar man just stepping up past the second KC athlete. So in front we have the man from Stets in the class 3, 800 meters, which is Rashid Green. Final lap. It's going to be a battle for the first place here. Right now, Calabar and Kingston College well poised behind, just tracking the man from St. Elizabeth Technical. On the back straight, the 3 St. Elizabeth, Kingston College, Calabar just looking and jostling for positions. Statesman still in front, showing a clean pair of spikes to the man from Calabar that is chasing what will happen on this final 100 meter straight. Will he have enough? Or will the man from Calabar pip him on the line? It's very close, the man from Calabar up and along the side of the man from Stets, and just outlasted the man from Stets is the man from Calabar, who is Rashawn Johnson. Third place we have Kingston College, 4th KC, 5th KC. One person from KC not finishing. Medics. One person from KC along that corner, the first corner there, you see we're having a little issue down that side. Very good run, gentlemen. Man from Stets was leading for most of the event, but the man from Calabar, that is Sean Johnson, just took it on the line. Time of 2 minutes 3. 2 minutes 3:34 for second, 2 minutes 3:2 for first place. In third place, we have 2 minutes 09:29. Okay, the next event will be the 4x100 meter. So we're getting even more excitement. So we have 4x100 meter boys class 1 coming up. So we get the buttons ready. Get the button ready because we're going to be having the 4x100 meters class 1. Let me just get for you the teams for class 1. Okay, so right now in the triple jump, we have Matthew Hilton from Jamaica College, as well as Michael Correa from Jamaica College. So both are competing right now in the triple jump to maximize their distances for qualification. So first event for the relay 4x100 meters, class 1, and we should have Kingston College in lane 1, Mona High in lane 3, Excelsior High in lane 5, Petersfield in lane 7, and Wolmer's Boys in lane 8. So that is class 1. Kingston College, lane 1, Mona High, Excelsior High in lane 5. In lane 7, Petersfield, and lane 8, we should have Wolmer's Boys School. We're just waiting on the athletes to come across and the area to be set. Testing. So boys for 100-meter relays. In lane 1, we should have Casey, but we're not having Casey today. Lane 3 would be Mona. Lane 5, Excelsior. Lane 7, Petersfield. I don't see Woolmer's, who was slated for lane 8. Okay. So we will have 3 teams competing 4x100 meters class 1 relays. So again, we have Mona High, lane 3, Excelsior, lane 5, and Petersfield in lane 7. Now let's see who will display dominance in this Class 1 4x100 meter relay. In the recent past, we saw that Excelsior High was in the run-ins for the finals at Champs, so Excelsior should be a team to watch. Let's see how they do today. 4x100 meter Class 1. So in lane 3, we have Mona. In lane 5, we have Excelsior High. And in lane 7, we have Petersfield High. Okay, so we're ready to start 4x100 meter relay, Class 1. Mona, Excelsior, Petersfield. Who will it be? And the rough 4x100 meter Class 1. Right now we see the man from Excelsior just gaining slightly on the man from Petersfield. In the second leg there, you have the man from Excelsior tearing down the backstretch. Who will make the change first? Looks to be the man from Excelsior High stepping there in front. The man from Mona is just a distance behind, but right now in clear control is the man from Excelsior High, just carrying home the baton for his team over the man from Petersfield, followed by a fast finishing Mona athlete. So right there, Class 1, 4x100 meter, we have Excelsior finishing 40.91 first, 42.45 second, Petersfield, and third, 43.65 for the man from Mona High. Okay, so we have completed the 4x100 meter Class 1. We'll move on to the Class 2 shortly. In the Class 2, we should be seeing in lane 1, Wilmer's Boys. In lane 2, lane 2 is empty. Lane 3, we should see Excelsior High. Lane 5, we're expecting Kingston College. Lane 7 should be Petersfield. And in lane 8, we should have Mona High. So that would be 5 teams that should be suiting up for the Class 2 boys 4x100 meters. Excelsior, they're just easily taking the first one, but had a little fight there, the first and the second leg. But at the end, Excelsior comfortably took the first section, which is Class 1. We're moving on to the Class 2. And we have 5 teams looking to prove that they have what it takes to win at Boys Champs this year. So Class 2. Okay, so we have okay, so from the 5, we have 3 teams that will be competing now. We have Kingston College, Excelsior High, and Petersfield. So Excelsior High would be in lane 3. Kingston College, lane 5. Petersfield, lane 7. All right, so we have 3 on track from Excelsior High in lane 3, Kingston College representing in lane 5, Petersfield in lane 7. Okay, just waiting on the start now. This is the Class 2, boys 4 by 100 meters. We have Excelsior, KC, Petersfield. Looking for a battle here. Man from Excelsior, man from KC, man from Petersfield. Looking to take it home for their team. And they're rough. Boys, Class 2, 4 by 100 meter. And the quick stagger, we see the man from Kingston College just going past the man from Petersfield, making the first changeover. Man from Excelsior, they're moving up the back straight. Moving past the man from Petersfield, so we have KC, followed by Excelsior on the final curve to make the final exchange. KC in front, and KC looking to move and take this one from Excelsior, finishing fast, and the man from Petersfield completing the event. Now the winning time, 42.01 for Kingston College. 42.01 KC, class 2, 4 by 100 meter. Second place, 42.71, and from Excelsior, and then 46.21, team from Petersfield. Final 4 by 100 should be contested in class 3. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 teams. Let's see how many we will have lining up for this event. Okay, so awaiting the start. 4 by 100 meter class 3. The teams that we should have are Petersfield, Kingston College, Wolmer's Boys, Jamaica College, Mona High. Let's see who will turn up for this one. After which we will have the sprint medley. Right, 1500 will follow the sprint medley. So next we should have the sprint medley. Only one team entered here. St. Elizabeth Technical. Okay, so turning up is, so we only will have Mona High running class 3. And looking to see the time that Mona High will put down. Right, so we have only Mona High competing in this section for the 4 by 100 meter class 3. And that is in lane 8. So Mona High in lane 8, class 3, 4 by 100 meter. Okay, starter, anytime you're ready. Okay, again, Mona High, 4 by 100 meter, which will be followed by the sprint medley, 1600. So let's see how well Mona does in terms of time. Okay, they're off. That's Mona competing solo in the class 3 4x100 meters. That's boys ages 10 to 13. One thing for sure, he must come first, or is that for sure? Because he can disqualify it. Okay. Mona looking to put down a very good time to qualify in class 3. He's moving as hard as he can through the line. Well done. Okay, 49.72 for Mona. Class 3. .72 Mona height. Very exuberant run there from Mona. Now we're moving into the sprint medley, 1600. So we will have 400 meters to run for the first leg, then 200 meters second leg, 200 again for the third leg, and 800 meters for the anchor or the fourth leg. So this should be very interesting. We also have the long jump class 3 event coming up. Should have Ramor Brian from Morant Bay, Johan Romaldo Smythe, Moshet High, Ronaldo Anderson from Petersfield, Yuan Young, Jamaica College, Sawain Carr, St. Elizabeth, Ricoy Hunter, St. Elizabeth, Tevon Spencer from Petersfield, and this is for the long jump class 3. Now in the sprint medley we only will have St. Elizabeth technical in lane 5. So they will start in lane 5. Look. Okay, so we have on track the boys open sprint medley, 1600 meters, 400 for the first leg, 200 second leg, 200 third leg, and then we have the 800 meter for the anchor or the fourth leg. After which we will move into the 1500 meters class 1. 1500 meter class 1 will come immediately following the 1600 sprint medley. right, and we have the start. Boys 1600 meter sprint medley being completed there by St. Elizabeth Technical solo. So we have the man running the 400 meter leg. Will keep his lane right around. Let's see the time for the 400 meter leg. At changeover. Okay. Time looking like 50, thereabouts, 50 seconds, thereabout for the first. Now this is the 200 meter leg, one of them. Then he will hand over to the third leg runner, another 200 meters. And then the final runner now will do his 800 meters. So far, looking very workmanlike, this performance from Stets. Coming down in lane 1 to make the final handover to the 800 meter runner. So far, the running is very workmanlike. Should be a good time. So this is the final leg for the 1600 sprint medley. It will be a 800 meter leg. We're completing the first lap of the 800 meter. Okay, and we look forward to seeing Stets again at Champs with this team. Okay, that signals the last lap. Okay, the 800 meter man, they're looking very strong down the back straight. Still keeping a good pace. Okay, coming into the final curve. Looking to come down the straight and accelerate towards the finish. Looking to push now for the final 80 meters to get a good time. Looking for a good time here. Okay, very good run there from Stets. Time of 3.34.23. 3 minutes 34 seconds and 23 hundredths of a second. Okay, so we're moving on next to the 1500 meters, class 1. So boys, class 1, 1500 meters will be the next event on track. 1500 meter class 1.
You didn't get nothing or something. Yeah. May I sit again? One thing now. Yeah. I was wondering, coming again, nothing about it. Ready? Nine up. Get ready then. Yeah. Okay, great. Ah, two. Take out. Come on.
Okay, we'll resume right now with the boys class 1, 1500 meter. Scheduled to participate in this event is Rivaldo Marshall from Calabar High, Atukatse Crispus from Kingston College, Handal Roban from Jamaica College, Kevroy Benson from Calabar, Akeem Williams from St. Mary's College, Zonde Watt from Petersfield, and Aaron Tanu from Kingston College. All right, again, Rivaldo Marshall, Calabar High. Then we have Atukatse Crispus from Kingston College, Handal Roban from Jamaica College, Kevroy Benson from Calabar, notable entrant. We have Akeem Williams from St. Mary's College. We have Zonde Watt from Petersfield and Aaron Tanu from Kingston College. So this should be a very interesting event, 1500 class 1. We should mention that we have one of the fastest man right now in class 1 from Calabar. So right now we see KC moving the pace. So if they can kind of wear down Mr. Benson. So right now, the men from Kingston College just leading the pace right there. That is Atukatse. Then we have the both Calabar athletes, then KC, and then from Jamaica College and Roban. So this will be a very good event. They will pass the finish line 4 times. That is one time so far. 1,500 meter. Take note of this time. Will it be one of the fastest times for schoolboy this year? If you notice, the pace is up there. We still have a group together. 3 of the big names in track and field schoolboys, still being led by Atakatse from Kingston College. Closely behind, we have both Calabar athletes trailing. We have the man from Kingston College again, Aaron Tanu in fourth, Atukatse in front. I need to find out the previous or the nationality of Atukatse. So I was wondering about that origin of the name, but I see what's going on now. We have diversity in our athletics. So we still have a close battle up front here with almost one lap. It's kind of changing up now. 2 men up front, big men up front. Then we have JC in third place, just falling behind the man from KC and Calabar. But it's a battle up front there between the man from Calabar, which is Vincent, and the man, Crispus, from Kingston College. Who will take this one? Is very close along the back stretch. 2 of them side by side. Kingston College, Calabar, Jamaica College. 3 top names for the final part of this race. What will happen? I know that the man from JC not will give up so easy. The man from Calabar moving, and the man from Jamaica College making his move right now. The man from KC trying to fight back. Will the man from Calabar hold this one? And it's the man from Calabar that takes it over the man from Jamaica College, which is Handal, and the man Atukatsu from Kingston College with the 3rd place finish. Very exciting 1,500 meters event. The time for the winner, 3 minutes 56.87. Ladies and gentlemen, this must be one of the fastest times for schoolboys this year. Sub 4 minutes. 3 minutes 56.87 with 4 youngsters closely packed. Good sign, good sign, good sign. That's all I can say. We still have 1 person coming in now. Very good. All right, that completes the... Okay, we still have 1 more person. Still have 1 more person to complete. Still have 1 person completing this event, which is the Class 1, 1,500 meters. I can tell you right now, with what I've seen, the 1,500 meter event will be very exciting at Champs. Very exciting. See this man not giving up. Not giving up from Petersfield. Is it Peterfield? Petersfield. Okay. Is St. Mary? Okay. I was waiting on you to tell me. Okay, so from St. Mary. St. Mary's College. That is St. Mary's College is the one in St. Andrew? St. Catherine, okay. All right, so there we have Kevroy Vincent taking the Class 1 boys 1,500 meters. And then we have from Jamaica College, Handal Roban. All right, now we have the start for the Class 2 event, 1,500 meters. Right here we have Jamaica College, Jovan Blake. Class 1 is section 2, not class 2, excuse me. Class 1 again, section 2, Jovan Blake, Jamaica College, Onandi Foster, Petersfield, Noel Ellis, Campion College, Adrian Nethersoul, St. Elizabeth Technical, and Kirani Fletcher from Calabar High. At this point in time, the race is being led by Jamaica College, Jovan Blake. Let's see if there will be anybody to mount a test of Jovan Blake. Right now, Jovan Blake and Benson and the other boys a while ago will be the top prospects for this year in boys champ 1,500 meter. Right now, Jovan Blake is in a dominant lead. Man from St. Elizabeth Technical, that's his Adrian Nethersoul, is second. From Calabar, Kiwarni Fletcher is third. And we have the man from Campion College completing the top 4. Right now, we have a very comfortable lead. Will anybody be able to catch up with Mr. Blake from Jamaica College? All right, so we're seeing the man from Petersfield just rounding out the 5 in the event, but still leading, man Jovan Blake. Let's see the time. Let's see the time this year for Jovan Blake in this section. We still have Jovan Blake running alone. Will they mount an attack on Jovan Blake? Maybe they're waiting for the kick, the last lap. Right now, the man from Campion College showing his diversity. Moving from 4th to 2nd. But still in front, we have Jovan Blake. Second, we have the Campion College, Noel Ellis. Noel Ellis in second, ahead of St. Elizabeth's Adrian Nethersoul. Calabar in 4th, Kiwarni Fletcher. But right now, it looks like Blake is even stepping even faster now. This is very impressive. In 5th, the man from Petersfield, Onandi Foster, with his final lap. But it's all Mr. Blake. All Mr. Blake still pushing for a fast time. Still looking for a sub 4 minutes. Looks to me that he will get this. Okay, by himself he ran 3:57.32. Very impressive. The man from Campion College finishing very strong. Still finishing strong from Campion. That is Noel Ellis. Second place. In 3rd, we have from St. Elizabeth Technical, Adrian Nethersoul. Okay, and in 4th, it looks to be coming in now from the school, Red Hills Road, that is Kewarney Fletcher in Fort. Then we have completing the event from Petersfield, Onandi Foster. Okay, so very good run here. If you notice the times for the top athletes in both sections, sub 4 minutes. At one time, it was thought that sub 4 minutes was more than humanly possible. Okay, so the next event, class 2. Class 2, 1500 meter, we have two sections. So we have two sections, just as we did with the class 1. So section 1. In section 1, we will have, or we should have, from Morant Bay High, Dominic Drysdale. This is class 2, 1500 meter, section 1. In lane 1, we should have Dominic Drysdale from Morant Bay. Lane 2, Kimario Bygrave from Jamaica College. In lane 3, Adriano Brown from Calabar High. In lane 4, from Jamaica College, Candale Frew. In lane 5, St. Elizabeth Technical, Dejano Campbell. In lane 6, Rashidi Morrison from Calabar High. And in lane 7, Gage Bookham from St. Elizabeth Technical. Candale Frew in lane 4 from Jamaica College. All right, here is the start. First section, boys, class 2, 1,500 meters. As I said again, we have Dominic Drysdale from Moran Bay, Kemario Bygrave, Jamaica College, Adriana Brown from Calabar, Candale Frew from Jamaica College, Dejano Campbell, St. Elizabeth Technical, Rashidi Morrison from Calabar High, and Gage Bugam from STETS, St. Elizabeth Technical. At this point in time, we have the man Frew from Jamaica College leading over the man from STETS. And then in third place, we have the other man from Jamaica College, which is Kemario Bygrave, just stepping past into second. And this is the class 2 event, 1,500 meters. So it's very close with the two Jamaica College gentlemen there leading. Calabar in third. The man from St. Elizabeth Technical, is it? Or is it Moran Bay? Let me check. In fourth place. In fifth, we have Calabar. And in sixth, it's STETS. So it's two STETS, two Calabar, two Jamaica College. Jamaica College leading right now. Calabar in third, STETS fourth, Calabar fifth, and STETS in sixth. We have Jamaica College still leading with the pair of Frew, the Bygrave. So Bygrave and Frew in the front. So Frew leading over Bygrave. Then we have the man from Calabar over STETS. But right now, it looks like Jamaica College is just going to decide between first and second, unless we can see something remarkable happening. But right now, Frew is in charge over Kemario Bygrave. Let's look. There's a battle on for third. Also, I know that with Jamaica College, they're looking to see which one will come first. So you know that they can have bagging rights. So they're not going to be easing up with each other. Right now, Calabar is in the pair as well, third and fourth. And then we have STETS in fifth and sixth. But I know Jamaica College still will be pushing, but the one Frew seems to be stepping away now, asserting his dominance on this event. Boys section 1, class 2, 1,500 meter. So Frew, Mr. Candale Frew, taking the section 1, boys 1,500. He's still pushing to see what time he can do. Bygrave is there. Man from Calabar coming real hard. Two man from Calabar coming real hard. But the man Frew just taking it there for 11. Impressive time. And we have the man Bygrave. And then we have Gage Bugam from St. Elizabeth Technical, finishing out the top 5. No, you have one more person coming. So that was okay. So that was section 1 for taking that one. Very impressive run there by the 100 meters. O'Neill Jones, Titchfield, Nathaniel Wallace, St. Elizabeth, section, second and final section for the boys, class 2, 1500 meters, and the competitors will pass the finish line 4 times to complete the distance of 1500 meters. Right now in front we have the man from Wolmer's Boys, Joshua Hyde, followed closely by the man from Stets, Nathaniel Wallace. Nathaniel Wallace from St. Elizabeth Technical. Stepping in front, we have the man from Jamaica College, Josh Jones, just taking the ascendancy right now. Man from Calabar in the group, that is Chadwick Robinson. Right now, the man from Stets just stepping past the man from Jamaica College, and that man is Nathaniel Wallace. So Wallace with the lead right now. Wallace over Jones from Jamaica College, and the man from Wolmer's and Calabar just battling for 3rd place. So Wolmer's we have Joshua Hyde, Calabar we have Chadwick Robinson. But the man from Stets, Nathaniel Wallace with the lead right now, moving into the lap where we're going to have 2 more remaining. Stets in front, Wallace over Jones, man from Wolmer's, Joshua Hyde, Calabar, Chadwick Robinson is also there. So the four youngsters taking aim for this class 2, 1500 meters, section 2. The man from Stets seems to be stepping up the pace a bit. Will they be able to respond? Will they be able to keep up with this pace by the man from Stets? They can't allow him to go too far, or they won't be able to catch up. But the man from Stets seems to be stepping away. Or is it that the man from JC will find more? Okay, man from Stets still in front. Nathaniel Wallace. That signals the final lap. Will they have anything to chase Mr. Wallace? Or will Mr. Wallace take this one? The man from Calabar seems to be turning up the pace right now. Will he be able to catch Mr. Wallace? Man from Wolmer's Hyde also responding. It seems to be a battle for 3rd and 4th. Man Wallace from Stets still dominating this one. Seems to be a fight for 2nd and 3rd. 3 men in this one. 3 men in this one. 2nd and 3rd, but so far from Stets, Nathaniel Wallace will be the one to take section 2 of the boys' 1500 meters. And in 2nd place, eventually, the man from Jamaica College, Josh Jones, over Calabar for 2nd and 3rd. That is Mr. Chadwick Robinson, and Hyde will complete the top 4. We still have 1 competitor to go. That is That is Onif Jones. Onif Jones from Titchfield. Still completing this event. 1500 meter class 2, section 2. That's the final section. We're moving on to the class 3 event. So far the 1500 and the 800 looking very good. Very good prospect for this year. Even though we have certain issues, it seems that the boys are really doing some work. All right, so we're moving on to class 3, boys 1500 meters. We have from Kingston College, Tyrese Burton. We have Joshua Lawrence from St. Mary's College, Tyrone Lawson from Jamaica College, Justin Webb from Calabar, Ricardo Carr from Morant Bay High, and Rashid Price from Jamaica College. Okay, right now they're warming up for the boys' long jump, class 1. So this should be very interesting. You notice the speed on the runway, very quick. Okay, so you're ready for the start of the boys' section 1. We should only have one section, right, for boys class 3, and this is it. Okay, we have the start. The boys 1500 meters class 3. Immediately to the front to see the gentlemen from Jamaica College, which is Tyrone Lawson and Rashid Price. Ahead of the Calabar High student, Justin Webb. Then we have, it looks to be from, let me see, this looks like St. Mary's College. St. Mary's College in 4th and Kingston College in 5th. Yes, St. Mary's College in 4th, Kingston College in 5th. They're quite tightly bunched right now until someone increases the pace. But right now we have both gentlemen from Jamaica College just dictating things at the time. A man from Calabar, Likobote Talawa, in 3rd place. That is Justin Webb. So he's still there with the Jamaica College athletes. That means we have quality there. So we have a man from Jamaica College leading. That is Tyrone Lawson. So Tyrone Lawson leading there over Rashid Price. Then we have Calabar, Justin Webb in 3rd, still pressuring the man from Jamaica College. This man must pack some power with that height to be traveling with them. So the man from very, very impressive right now. St. Mary's College in fourth, and we have Kingston College in fifth. But right now, the man Tyrone Lawson is taking this one. No, one. So the man Tyrone Lawson in front with 1 lap to go. Controlling this event so far. Then we have the man just in front of Justin. Very close, same way, Justin Webb and Rashid Price. There will be a fight for second place. I can smell it. The man from St. Mary in fourth, will he be able to catch up? In fifth for Kingston College is Tyrese Burton. Does he have anything else to give? All right, but so far we still have the man in front from Jamaica College, which is Tyrone Lawson, number 44. The man from Calabar there still tracking, and he's still keeping pace. The man from Jamaica College just stepping away there, showing that the stride length has some importance. He's looking for the first place. Will he be able to hold on? Okay, so the man Lawson eventually holds on despite the kick from Rashid Price. And then in third place, very impressive from Justin Webb. And then we have fourth, still pushing from St. Mary's College, Joshua Lawrence. The man from Kingston College still putting his all in. Time is what counts. So Kingston College still putting everything into this one. And that is in fifth place, Tyrese Burton from Kingston College. Okay, so this completes the Class 3 1,500 meters. The next event on track will be the boys Class 1 200 meters. So the boys Class 1 200 meters will be the next event on track. As I mentioned, we have the Class 1 long jump that is going on. And this is going to be very, very competitive. This is going to be very, very competitive for the Class 1 long jump.
Thank you for attending the J3A's Qualification Trial Series. Please note the various signs posted throughout the venue, reminding you to always observe social distance of 6 feet, to wear your mask, and to practice good hand hygiene. These requirements are all for your health and safety. Thank you for your cooperation and voluntary compliance. It is greatly appreciated. We wish you a successful competition. This is a reminder that you must wear your mask at all times while attending the competition. The only exception is when you're warming up for your event or while you're ready to compete on the track, runway, or throwing circle. If you have any questions, feel free to ask any of the COVID compliance officers wearing the yellow-sleeved band. We wish you a safe and successful competition.
Okay, we have some results from the field events. So for the long jump class 3 with a distance of 6.23 meters. In first, we have Ricoy Hunter from St. Elizabeth Technical. In second, from Jamaica College was Yuan Young, 6.08 meters in second. In third, we had Sawain Carr, 5.45 meters for third. So winning the boys class 3 with a distance of 6.23 meters was Ricoy Hunter from St. Elizabeth Technical. Now, for the triple jump, we had 2 entrants from Jamaica College, as I mentioned earlier. That was Matthew Hilton and Michael Correa. Now, with a distance of 14.17 meters, Matthew Hilton took first place over Michael Correa with 13.86 meters. Now, 14 meters is a very good jump for those who don't know. So right now, Matthew Hilton will be one to watch, as well as Michael Correa for this year's triple jump event. Next, class 1 triple jump. We had Rajon Ricketts from Jamaica College, as well as Rowan Walters from Petersfield. Now, we just mentioned the class 2 with 14.17, just to show you the comparison. In class 1, the winner here got a distance of 4.36 meters, and the second place was 14.34. First place, Rowan Walters from Field High, 14.36 meters, and second place was Rajon Ricketts, 14.34 meters, just 2 millimeters. Some of us can't even see that distance, but that was the distance between first and second. Okay, so that was the result for the field event so far. We're looking forward to the long jump class 1 now. right. We're about ready now for the class 1, 200-meter boys. This should be very, very quick. We have some big names from Jamaica College, Wolmer's boys. Let me look if I see Kingston College. Yes, Kingston College is there. So we have some big names coming. Boys class 1, 200 meters. Heat 1, or section 1, we have from Kingston College, lane 2, Adrian Carr. Lane 4, Jardine Morrison from Mushet High. Lane 6, Len from Mona High. And in lane 8 should be Joshua Wright from Rossies High. So this is what the gentlemen have been training for the whole of this time. Okay, right, so they're off. 200-meter class 1, and moving and blazing down the track. The Kingston College, that is Adrian Carr, seems to be taking it on the inside. Well, previously, but the man from Kingston College, Adrian Carr, will take the first section from Joshua Wright. A time of 21 from the man from Kingston College, Adrian Carr, section 1. So the first 200-meter class 1, Adrian Kingston College, taking that one. We have section 2 coming up now from Wolmer's boys, Andre Henry in lane 2 from Jamaica College, DeAndre Watkin, Jamaica College, Andre Watkin in lane 4. Lane 6 we have Kieran Palmer from Mushet High. And prior to cancellation of champs, Mr. DeAndre Watkin was blazing down the place. So let's see if he has maintained or gotten better. So far we have a 21 posting, 21.97 from Kingston College. So we're looking to see the best time throughout the rounds or throughout the finals. In lane 8, we have an additional competitor from Mona High. We have another athlete from Mona High. So we have only 2 persons. So right now we have stepping right around the curve. So this one athlete, 22.21 rounded down. So Watkin with 22.21. We have 21. Advantage. Medical, if you can check on Watkin. Okay, so moving on to section 3, boys class 1, 200 meters. Boys class 1, 200 meter. Section 3, where we have Rossies High, lane 2, William Scott. Lane 4, Tariq Sennett, Kingston College. Lane 6, Jordan Jarrett from Mona High. And we should have Javari Thomas from Jamaica College in this one. I've seen a little bit from Javari Thomas so far, so in a shorter event, let's see how he looks now in the longer 200 meters. Was very impressive, so let's see if he will demonstrate that class in the 200 meters. We also have Terry Stennett, so this shouldn't be a walkover from Kingston College. From Rossies High in lane 2, and also Jordan Jarrett from Mona High in lane 6. Okay, start, waiting on the start. Section 3, boys 200 meter, class 1. They're off, and it's a clean start, very even. Man from Jamaica College seemed to have a slight advantage there over the man from Kingston College. On the inside, we have the man from Rossies High. Man from Rossies and the man from Jamaica College just battling it out, but the man from Jamaica College, Javari Thomas, with the victory. Scott from Rossies High with a time of 21.17. Very impressive. Second place, 21.39. Third place. Time for third place. So he maintains third place, 22.25. It's a man from Kingston College. So if you look, you will see that we are going to have a lot of competition in this event, and in also the 100 meters. Next up is section 4. Section 4 again, I've seen a good name again, an mentionable name. So we have in lane 2, Andre Bent from Andre Bent, Jamaica College, Francis Griffiths from Mona High, and Roshane Forbes from Mushet High. Now in lane 2, we should have Andre Bent from JC. Lane 4, Francis Griffiths from Mona High. Lane 6, Roshane Forbes from Mushet High. And they're off. We have 2 competitors for this one. If you look on the start, that's the man from Jamaica College, Andre Bent. But right now, the man Andre Bent will take that one, and that's in section 8-4 over the man, rounded down. Who can come close to this one? We have someone in this section that may be able to compete with that time. Let's see the outcome. That is again from St. Elizabeth Technical in lane 2, Orlando Wint, and Jamaica College's Christopher Scott in lane 8. And the rough, clean start here. Both athletes moving almost at the same pace, but on the inside we see the man from St. Elizabeth starting to step up. Man from St. Elizabeth Technical starting to step up and will take this one in a time of 21.87 seconds over Christopher Scott from Jamaica College, rounded down 21.81. Very, very good time, 21.81. And in second place, 22.92, it's Christopher Scott. So we have the man from St. Elizabeth Technical, Orlando Wint, 21.81. Impressive time. Next, we'll be moving on to the boys class 3, section 1. Boys class 3, section 1. Boys class 3, section 1. Lane 2, we should have Johan Romaldo Smythe from Mushet High. Lane 4, Tashane Francis from Jamaica College. Lane 6, Tyler Ferguson from Mona High. And lane 8, Alan Wright from St. Elizabeth Technical. Class 3, 200 meters. Right now we have two competitors from Stets and Mona. So we have Tyler Ferguson and Alan Wright. Right now we have Wright in the lead, coming down the straight over Tyler Ferguson from Mona. So class 3, first section complete. We have a time of 23.97 for Alan Wright, 23.97 from Alan Wright for St. Elizabeth Technical. Second place, 25.07 from Mona High's Tyler Ferguson. And that completes the first section of 3 for the boys class 3, 200 meters. Boys, 200 meters. We should have in lane 2, Ray-Jean Riley from Stets. In lane 4, Kevin from Mona High. In lane 6, Tremaine Todd from St. Elizabeth Technical High School. So, in lane 2, Rajan Riley. Lane 4, Kevin Bliss, Mona. And in lane 6, Tremaine Todd from St. Elizabeth Technical. At this point, the two gentlemen from in front. Very close, but it looks to be Tremaine Todd that takes it over Rajan Riley. A time of 23.16. And in third, we have Kevin Bliss from Mona High, 23.1 winning time. Second, 24.06, both from Stets, and 27.41 from Mona High's Kevin Bliss. That was the second section, the boys class 3, 200 meters. Moving on to the final section for the boys class 3, 200 meters. Should have two Richard Edwards, Mona High, Xavier Allen, 4, St. Elizabeth Technical, Martin from Mona High, lane 8, DeAndre Gill from Jamaica College. So that was the starting lineup. Let's see who is accounted for. I'm not seeing Jamaica College. I'm seeing Stets, Mona. Next event, the final event will be the 5,000 meters run open. So the 5,000 meter run open will be the final event. And they're off for the start of the third section of the boys class 200 meters. Right now, the man from St. Elizabeth, Xavier Allen, has taken over commanding lead of this event over man from Mona, but the man Xavier Allen will take the section 3 of the boys 3 200 meters. Time of 24.11 from Elizabeth Technical, Xavier Allen. Third place, 24.40. High. So now we move, which should be the 1,000 meter run open. We have 4 competitors listed. Onande Foster from Petersfield, Zonde Watt from Petersfield, Albos from St. Mary's College, Omar Campbell from BB Oak High. Remember, reminder, no one should be in the stands. No one should be in the stands. Gentlemen, no one should be in the stands, please. Continue moving to your area. Thank you very much. Remember to replace your mask, put them back on your face after. So put back the mask on for me, gentlemen, please, and thanks. Okay, so the final event on track will be the 5,000 meters run open. And we should have Onande Foster from Peters, Sunday Watt from Petersfield, Kyle Bowles from St. Mary's College, and Omar Campbell from BB Cook. Still have competition in the boys class 1 long jump. So we're just finishing up the boys class 1, a long jump, and awaiting the results. Okay, so right now we're waiting for the start of the 5,000 meters. I see three persons out of the 4. So 5,000 meters. Be 12 and a half times around the track. So 12 and a half times around the track will be the 5,000 meters. Hold on. Sound system, you can pick your equipment from the call room. The sound system, you can pick your equipment from the call room. Okay, just waiting on the start for the 5,000 meter open. Still have competition on over by the long jump pit. Class 1, long jump. $5,000 meters, 12 and a half times around the track. Okay, so we have 3 competitors for the 5,000 meters. As I said before, it's 12 and a half times around the track. So they will pass this finish line 13 times. So we have 2 from Petersfield. One from Campion. So 2 from Petersfield, 1 from Campion, 5,000 meters open. They have passed the finish line 1 time already. You know they have 12 more times to go. So they have 12 more times to pass the finish line. Okay, so they have 11 laps remaining. Athletes have 11 laps to go. So 11 laps. Ten laps remaining. 10 laps to go. Ten laps remaining for all 3 athletes at this time. Campion with a very commanding lead at this time over the athletes from Petersfield with 10 laps to be completed. Okay. And that's 9 laps. 9 laps remaining from Campion. 9 laps to go for the man from Campion. Okay. 9 laps for the gentleman from Petersfield. Still out in front, the man from Campion. He ran in the 800 meters earlier. Did creditably. And now he returns to run in the 5,000 meters. 8 laps to go. Eight laps to go. Okay, looking here, Petersfield, 8 laps, 139, that is Onande Foster in second, and Sunday Watt in third from Petersfield. Okay, so Campion. 7 laps remaining for the runner from Campion. 7 laps remain. Runner from Campion. And Petersfield a little way behind. In second place we have from Petersfield Foster. That is Onande Foster from Petersfield. And in third we have from Petersfield Sunday Watt. They now have 7 laps as well. This is looking as if we might have persons be lapped. 6 laps to go for the leader from Campion. 6 laps to go for the leader from Campion. Looking to passing the gentleman from Petersfield, the man from Campion. Still we have in second place the man Onande Foster from Petersfield. And in third we have from Petersfield again Sunday Watt. And the man from Campion just stepping around eyeing the athletes from Petersfield. Okay. 6 laps for the man from Petersfield. 6 again. The man from Campion has 5 laps remaining. So we have 5 laps for the leader from Campion, 6 laps for the men from Petersfield. So we have a person being lapped there. So the man from Campion really moving well. Looking to lap the second Petersfield athlete. The man from Campion. Only means that he's just more than 400 meters ahead of them. So still leading, man from Campion with 5 laps. Going down now. It's going to be reduced to 4 laps remaining for the man from Campion. And 5 laps to Petersfield. So Petersfield athletes still have 5 laps remaining. Time of 11:33 on the clock. Man from Campion still with 4 laps, which is 1,600 meters to go. And from Petersfield, they still have 5 laps. All right, man in Campion. Man from Campion with the lead. Still moving very briskly. Man from Campion. Steady pace. Has 3 laps to go. 3 laps to go. When they come down to the finish line, they still have an extra lap. Campion with 3 laps to go. 4 laps for the Petersfield runner. Four laps remaining for both Petersfield runners. 3 laps to go for the leader from Campion College. So the man from Campion there constantly improving on his lead and increasing it with every stride. Okay, man from Campion passing the line again. 2 laps remaining for the leader. 2 laps for the leader from Campion College. 2 laps to go for the leader from Campion College. Time 14:24 for the leader so far. Campion College. Still going strong. Gentlemen from Petersfield with 3 laps remaining. 3 laps. Men from Petersfield 2 laps for the man from Campion in front. Man from Campion still with a big lead. Man from Campion, very dominating in this one, which signals that he has 1 lap to go. So when you hear the whistle, you know it's 1 lap. So 1 lap remaining for the leader, Campion College, with Petersfield about to change position. Runners right there changing position. So that means Sunday Watt now is in 2nd place from Petersfield, and Foster has gone down to 3rd. 2 laps remaining for Petersfield. Final lap for Campion. He's on his way now, coming to the final straight, to the finish line from Campion College, maintaining his pace, just moving a little bit faster now to finish with a quicker time. And the man from Campion College completing in a time of 16:48.46. Okay, so 16:48.59. Time for the man from Campion, very good time. Very good time. We have the man from Petersfield now in 2nd is Sunday Watt. So Sunday Watt is in 2nd, just passing his teammate. Still have 1 more lap for the Petersfield runners. So after this lap, they would have completed 5,000 meters. All right, that indicates the final lap for Petersfield. We have the Campion winner already declared, time of 16:48.59, which is a decent time. We have both Petersfield runners just completing their final laps. Trying to get as fast a time as they can get for this qualification round, qualification series. All about the time. And the man from Petersfield, Sunday Watt, will finish in 2nd place. So that's Sunday Watt in 2nd place, completing the boys' 5,000 meters, 19:10. And then in 3rd place, we have Onandi completing the 5,000 meter open. And that was Onandi Foster in 3rd, with a time of 19 minutes 20 seconds, 0.64. So both under 20 minutes. Okay, and that's the end of the qualification series 9.52 for today.